Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be redoing the gas mask video that I just did. I found a lot of flaws in my past video, so I kind of wanted to address them in this new video and just basically redo the whole thing. So today we're going to be taking a look at an original World War II German gas mask versus a World War II Italian gas mask set that IMA has been advertising on their website, and we're going to see if this is something that's usable for World War II German reenacting. One of the hardest things about getting your kit perfect in World War II German reenacting is getting a gas mask set. Really the only viable option to get that perfect is to buy an original gas mask set, original World War II German gas mask set, because the only other option other than to get an original gas mask set is a reproduction gas mask can. Notice I only said the can. Nobody's reproducing the actual gas mask. They're only reproducing gas mask canisters. And the gas mask canisters they need a lot of work done to them. A lot of people will defend the reproduction gas mask cans. I personally think they need a lot of work done to them in order for them to look good for World War II German reenacting. And even at that, you're only getting the can, you're not getting the mask. And I'm one of those reenactors who believes that the gas mask is essential to the kit. The reproduction stuff needs a lot of work. So the only other thing you can get at that point is a original gas mask set. So the original gas mask can and the mask for it. And unfortunately, that's very expensive. It can cost upward of between $200 and $300. So, a friend of mine sent me a link to these IMA World War II Italian gas masks, and I bought one. So today we're going to see if it's usable or not. So when you're going ahead and you're trying to determine if something's usable or not, you have to compare it to originals and see if it's at least close enough. Or if it's an original item, see if it's at least plausible that the Germans would have used something like this, which I definitely, me personally, I believe it's something that's usable in both those circumstances. These gas mask sets do look a lot like the German ones. There are some cosmetic differences, and I do believe that the Germans might have perhaps used Italian gas masks in World War II. When Italy surrendered, Germany took a lot of Italian military equipment and reissued it to the Wehrmacht. So I definitely could see the Germans using these Italian gas masks as a reissued item for the Wehrmacht. But we're going to take a closer look at these two. So three things right off the bat that you might have noticed about these gas mask cans, these gas mask sets, is one, the Italian gas mask can is taller than this German one that I have, excuse me. It is taller. However, this is an early war German gas mask can. Germany did make taller ones towards the end of the war. So this could perhaps pass off as the tall version of the German gas mask can. But that's just a cosmetic difference. This one is taller than my original one. Another thing that you can definitely see right off the bat is the difference in original paint. This original paint on the German can is a very dark field gray color, whereas this one is a puke green Italian color. This is something that can definitely be fixed. I'm definitely going to be repainting this can for further use in my German kit, as I will soon be using this solely for my German kit. I don't want to be busting up any original cans anymore, and like I said, the reproduction stuff is not worth my time. And then the third very large cosmetic difference that you can see on the outside between these two cans is the latches and these D-rings on the side of the can, the placement of the D-rings. So the D-rings are on opposite sides of the can. The Italian ones are left-facing and the German ones are right-facing. And when I say D-rings, I mean the little rings where these straps attach to. They are on opposite sides of the can. Is that a really big deal? To me, not so much. It's not that big of a deal. It just means that I'm going to have to, finagle the can a little bit differently when I affix it to my web gear. However, the latches are definitely very different. On almost every single period German can, you will see latches almost exactly like this. The way that you open the German can is that you pull down on this tab, which extends a spring in this bit on the latch, and then this hole right here goes over this nipple, and you just lift the can up like this. However, this one is a more simple one. It's not anything like any of the German cans I've ever seen other than civilian issued ones, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just lift up on that latch, take this ring off this hook, and the can is open. Other than that, these cans are pretty identical. The ribs in the German can are a bit more defined than the Italian ones, but you would never know unless you were looking really hard at it. They even have the seam in the same areas. Alright, so the straps. My German World War II gas mask set came with reproduction straps. This Italian gas mask set, when I had gotten it from IMA, came with original Italian straps. But seeing as I'm going to be using this for German reenacting, I put a set of reproduction German gas mask straps on this can here. So definitely, if you're going to use this can for German reenacting, put some reproduction straps on it. Now let's take a look at the inside of the can here, of the cans here. So they both have compartments in the top of the can for putting replacement lenses. My German one has an original replacement German lens, which is held down by this little wire trap right here. It has also got stamps on the top right here. You can faintly see it. And then this one is kind of the same ordeal. It has replacement Italian lenses in this compartment, and it's not held down by any kind of wire trap at all. And the Italian one is not stamped on the compartment here at all. Now, the meat and the potatoes. the gas masks themselves. This is a rubberized Italian gas mask. Now, it is important to note that the Germans did have rubberized gas masks in World War II. However, the one that I have in my original gas mask set is a webbed canvas gas mask that is gas treated. This is also the filter that is on my German gas mask. Now, the Italian gas mask does come with a filter. However, I believe it is either a World War II one that was reissued post-war or a post-war filter. As you can see, it's 1961 dated. So this is the filter that comes with the gas mask that IMA sends. And then the inside of the gas mask cans, there's not really much to say about that. The original German gas mask can has an aluminum lining, whereas the Italian one is just a straight up can with no lining whatsoever in it. So is this usable for World War II German reenacting? I do believe it is usable for World War II German reenacting. I'm going to start using it for World War II German reenacting. Obviously, the Italian gas mask is going to need some work done to it in order to be used, but that's perfectly fine with me. I'd rather spend $74 on a nice usable gas mask set for German reenacting than spend another $200 or $300 buying an original set that I just don't want to beat up and abuse because it's an original German gas mask set. So I hope this video was a lot better than the last one. I think it ended up being about the same time as the other one, but at least this time it's a bit better. So if you do like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, concerns, or questions about the gas mask set and you want to ask me, just pop a question in the comments section and I'm really good at getting back to questions that I get. So hope this helps, and I'll see you all out in the field.